He meant he's going home. Duh, what do you think he meant by going home? He's going home.
I remember saying
I feel.
home in a very literal way when we did.
Probably just means the home he grew up in. You know, way out in the east and west section of Skylanders.
Well, it's worth a shot. We have no other leads. Flynn?
That's true, we do have no other leads.
With you, Callie. I'll just set course for the eastern... western...
You call yourself a great pilot and you don't know the difference between Eastern and Western. What an idiot. Hey there guys, this is Egan, Knight of the Fire, and welcome back to a brand new episode of my Skylanders Adventure Dragon Locke. No, this is very much not a Dragon Locke, you can tell because we're using legendary slam map right here. No, what I meant to say was welcome back to a brand new episode of my Skylanders Giants legendary Locke. Man, it seems like I'm messing up these intros more than once, unfortunately. I'm making the same mistakes twice. But let's not do that when it comes to losing Skylanders, because I've already lost 3, as you could recall from a previous episode. So you guys are probably thinking, wait, what do you mean you've lost 3 Skylanders? Can't you just swap back to them at will? Well, yes, I can swap out my Skylanders, but not in a legendary lock. Because what happens in a legendary lock is that when a Skylander is defeated, they're gone for good. I cannot use them ever again, and that's what happened to 3 Skylanders from the previous episode: Legendary Bouncer, Legendary Trick Happy, and Legendary Chill. So we will not be able to see them throughout the rest of the series due to confined areas for big hitboxes, stupidity, and cheapness. That's why we've lost the characters, and we're going to quickly give a moment of silence for each of them. Okay, that's enough of that. Quick silence, I know, but still one nevertheless. And I'm sorry about the, choppiness of the editing on the previous, episodes and the way how I cut them up. It's just I accidentally pressed the A button to continue when I actually meant to end off the episode, so I just ended up editing it like so. By the way, let's head out for Chapter 7 without further ado, because this is, of course, part number 7 of the Legendary Locke, so it's going to involve us heading down to the Working Village. Let's try not to lose any more characters at this point, because if I was to do so, that would be awful.
It was those Archean security copters. They must have followed us from the vault.
Oh, and that's annoying. Especially since we just got this thing fixed. Basically what he just said.
Let's take the lander to the nearest island and see if we can find someone to fix our ship.
Yes, let's do that indeed. So, the Working Village awaits. That was close, I almost hit the skip button then, knowing me and my stupidity. Yes, my stupidity has been cranked up to 11 recently, especially with the loss of Trick Happy.
I don't think they're people. I think they're wooden dolls of some kind.
I think that too, Callie.
Whatever they are, they creep me out. And it doesn't look like they'll be much help in repairing the ship.
What, are you kidding me? Wooden dolls are so useful in repairing ships, don't you know? Especially inhabitable ones.
See if you can find whoever did. They just might be able to help us fix the ship.
Yeah, well, the twist is that whoever made them is the complete opposite of helping us and stuff. He destroys our stuff instead, and you'll see why once the twist has been revealed. Oh wait, Magic Element, that's Legendary Spyro, because he's still alive, unlike the 3 we lost previously. Man, I'm still sad about that. But let us not forget about the 3 power-ups I still have in option. I have the Revive Orb, the Instant Swap Out, and the Healing Elixir power-ups still. So I'll definitely be sure to use them wisely throughout. And I'm saving the Revive Orb for later levels, because that's when it's going to get harder, because it's only going to get harder from here pretty much.
Oh no, those monsters are not good. Those monsters are bad.
Those monsters are indeed bad. Bad they are. That means they are not good. And because they are not good, we will kill them. Thank heavens overpowerediness, if that's even a word, but if it ain't, it is now.
You did it!
Yes, I did, because I'm awesome.
You are truly friend to the village.
Yes, I am. I'm an awesome friend to the Working.
We can help you now. I hear talk about broken ship.
Eavesdropper! He's an eavesdropper, alright. Besides, how can you even hear anyway? You're literally made of wood.
But you must monsters there.
Awesome, yeah. Man, I really wish I was playing Swap Force right there. That way, when, like, the laser beam that killed off Chill, I would have been able to dodge it a whole lot more easier. Because that's the thing, though, not having jumping in the game makes things a whole lot more harder to avoid. Because you can't just jump over something. And the fact that I was at a lower level than him should have meant I should have dodged the attack just fine, but I didn't. And that's why I think it was cheap, the way we lost Legendary Chill. I'm still mad about that. I'm going to be mad about that for the whole series, and guarantee you that much, guys. And you know, when I said previously how I like the Archean Shield Juggernauts? Yeah, I don't anymore. I take it all back. I take everything I previously said back, except for a few certain things, I suppose. Now I'm just trying to remember what I'm supposed to do from here. Put it like this, I don't think it was supposed to be that. Don't know what's telling me that, it's just that something is. Okay, let's try this now then. Yeah, I forgot how tough some of these puzzles can be, guys. Because trust me, they're tough alright. Some of them are anyways. Well, here we go. Here's this one acquired. Oh, and here's the next one acquired as well. Boom! Got that sorted at long last. Only took me 41 moves. Puzzle solved, aka... Well, it's about time. You suck at these puzzles. Yeah, that's basically what puzzle solved translates to. And look at this. We did all of this for a treasure chest. Spyro doesn't even need it because he's already maxed out on gold. Oh, never mind about that though. Still a fun puzzle to get into, I suppose. Ow, that hurt. That hurt my noggin. Hamilton Landing. Quite useless coming in here though, in all fairness, considering there's nothing here, except for some guys to talk to. Hi! How polite.
Willikin are not supposed to smell things, but I could always smell chaos. Bad smell.
You see, even the word thinks that the chaos smells bad. That must be one terrible odour he gives off, but like that. And now we got Carlton's house, which we just come in and destroy all the stuff in without their consent or anything. Poor guy.
But not anymore.
So yes, first, the Skylanders break into these people's homes without their consent, and then they break everything inside those homes. What monsters! No, I'm kidding. That's all just one big joke, that top 10 reasons why Skylanders are not heroes. All a big joke indeed. Ooh, it's a ghost. Ooh, it must be the ghost of Trigger Happy haunting me for my stupidity. You watch, I'll probably get some sort of ghost from Trigger Happy haunts me at some point for his revenge. Trust me on that. Because things apparently really like hating me. But I hate the word hate. Hate is such a bad word. Ooh, cake, don't mind if I do. Oh, and then these babies, they're so annoying. Listen to that, that's annoying, alright.
Say, friend, do you know Chaos?
I do know Chaos. We're going to beat his ass at some point. If we can beat Locke, that is, which I sincerely hope we do. But if we do, like I said, I don't think there's going to be many Skylanders left at the end. I feel like the only remaining Skylanders at the end is going to be Spyro, Stealth, Igniter, and Bash. Because they're my most four powerful ones. Especially Igniter, because hashtag Igniter is awesome. In fact, we don't even need a hashtag to prove that, because everyone knows Igniter's awesome, period.
Friend, will you play with me?
Of course I will. Let's get into this thing without further ado. Definitely is a good thing I bought that Skystone in the previous episode. Yes, we must use Archean Ultron to our advantage, because it was it was the last thing that Legendary Chill ever bought. So we shall use it in her honour, pretty much is what I'm saying right here. We're going to skip those cutscenes right there, because we got no need to watch no more of them. Okay, let's bring in the drone. The drone in some native stuff.
Spiderling,
Okay, here comes the spiderlings as well, darn it. Okay, let's use the Gargantula! And skip that as well. Oh, and there goes the Fuego Chompy. Okay, so now let's go ahead and bring in the Arlequin Ultron. And I'm pretty sure all what he has left is the life spell pump. So if I take this from the bottom here, he won't be able to take it back. Great job, Arlequin Ultron. You did chill proud. So yes, at least Legendary Chill can live on in that Sky Stone from now on, but the other Skylanders who we lost in the previous episode, they can only live on in our memories. It's sad.
You beat me.
But actually, speaking of living on in our memories, that really reminds me of a movie I just saw in cinemas recently called Coco, the new Disney Pixar movie, and wow, that movie, it's completely awesome in every sense of the word. I love that movie. It's became one of my favourite Pixar movies, and Pixar is my most favourite animation studios. And so considering it's one of my favourite movies from my favourite animation studio, that shows how good it is. Like, easily top 5 Pixar movies, and I love Pixar movies to death. I've seen every single one, and I could rank every single one as well, with Brave being the worst, because even Brave, which is my least favourite one, is still enjoyable. It's just that I feel like Brave is probably just the weakest Pixar movie, that's all I can say about that. But as for Coco, going back to the topic at hand when it comes to that movie, yeah, it really reminds, memories really remind me of that, because Coco, basically what happens is that once you die, as long as your memories live on, you will live on in the afterlife as well. But the minute the living forget you is the minute where you disappear from the dead world as well. So basically what I'm saying here is that the better the person you are, the more you'll be remembered, and the longer you shall live on in the dead, pretty much. And, you know, it's such a great movie with such a great family message and everything like that. Very great indeed. Okay, let's take down this wall, and we're going to swap back to the other world, because that way I won't need to take out that bark demon. You see what I mean? It just turned to a stump. Easy way to defeat him, I suppose. So let's advance and see what else this level has to offer. None other than the life elements, so let's go ahead and bring in legendary stuff for that.
Silent but deadly.
Silent but deadly indeed.
Are stronger in this zone.
Sorry for my coughing right there, guys. It's very unprofessional, I know, but I kind of have a cold right now. It's not as bad as it previously was, which is why I finally got around to recording this. But the point is, it's still there, so I might cough from time to time due to my general nature of my sore throat, which really reminds me of Cutthroat Carnival, because of course, you know, Cutthroat Carnival has the word throat in it, so I suppose that's where I get the memorization of that. But we're going to quickly head back over here for a second and grab ourselves a legendary treasure and see what it has to tell for us. What story do you have? 5-story scroll. Let us hear it about the Sky Pirates.
A common question people have about Sky Pirates is what they do with all the loot and prisoners they pillage on
Oh,
their
that's
midnight
easy. They store it in the
raid.
hull of the
answer is
ship.
quite simple. They store it in the hull of
So
their
basically
ship.
what he just said right now, he just read my mind. He didn't know himself, it's just that he knew I knew, so he just read my mind about it. That's how this game works, guys. Master Eon reads your mind. Master Eon, if you could read my mind, why didn't you remind me that my mind was about to flow to some other, like, different dimension when I was playing with Trigger Happy? Because that way, if you didn't let my mind float to some sort of other direction, I could have concentrated more, which means that Trigger Happy would still be alive right now. Stupid Eon. Hashtag blame Eon for Trigger Happy's death. Ooh, that hurt quite a bit. Nice, at least that guy's taken down though. And at least Stealth heals up over time, that's also good, most definitely. Back to the working world we shall go. Because yeah, if it weren't for the fact that she, ooh, yay, that she heals up automatically, she would be defeated way more easily. Oh yeah, but I'm treasure chest right here, we may as well grab it whilst we're here, right? Even though the gold will technically be going to waste considering the stuff is already maxed up. She's stealth well for now, she's no elf, she's wealthy. Okay, watch out for that. Ooh, that got close. Pretzel, we will take that with great gratitude indeed. And now we're back up to full health. Thank you, game, for that. And wow, that's close. I almost went, like, directly underneath that, crusher right there, which would have been due to my own stupidity as well. Man, I tell you what, I'm not going to lose half the Skylanders in this game for being bad at this game. I'm going to lose half the Skylanders in this game for my own stupidity above all. Which you could kind of say is because I'm bad at the game, but it's mostly because of my psychological, like, inability to focus on things when I'm commentating, I suppose. Because that's the problem with playing and commentating all at the same time. Okay, there's those fellas, we'll take them down. Nice! She did tell you how to blink in all fairness, guys, and what do? You blinked, so you died for it, and now Stealth Office for Victor because of that. So thank you for letting us have such a nice, clean victory so easily. Okay, wait for these things to raise up once again. And they have risen for us. Now quickly, Stealth Office, let's go. Faster, faster, faster. Woo! They got real close real quickly, but what matters is that we made it in the end. Now, I would go up there to get the legendary treasure, but as you can see, like, all of the boulders right there, we need a giant to lift, and the only giant we had is unfortunately defeated because some idiot decided to play as a giant in a confined area, and confined areas and large hitboxes do not mix well, and that's the main reason why we lost Bouncer. So that weren't really my own stupidity, but what it was for games, that was more the game's fault than my own stupidity. But Trigger Happy, I could do nothing but blame myself, but Chill's death, that was just cheap, man, you got to admit. But hey, it's fine, you know how I mentioned in the Swap Force Locke that's going to be, after this one, that Bash is going to be in it. I did mention that in the previous episode, hopefully you guys can still remember that. But either way, point is, Chill is also going to be in that block, so I'll see if you guys can find the theme from that. Because if you guys can find the theme for the next vlog before I do it, then I'll be very impressed. Undead, that's legendary Chop Chop. So yes, if you could try and find the theme from knowing that Chill and Bash are in it, then great job on that. But the point is, Chill will return for the Swap Force Locke, and hopefully I'll do much better with her in that lock than what I have with this one. Wow, good to think of it. Slam Bam returns in the next lock as well, so a water element for the next lock is going to be exactly the same as a water element for this lock. What do you know? But again, I don't think you guys are going to get the theme from that. I mean, like, Slam Bam, Chill, and Bash being in the exact same lock, that's not a legendary lock. How's that going to work? But again, if you could find the theme, that'd be very impressive for you indeed. Okay, now it's time to flicker over to the real world and see what we can find from it. So we're going to start with going over the bridge right here, because why the hell not? And we're also going to try not to die in the process. Which reminds me, for the Chompy Mage battle, we're not going to be able to swap out. You know what, never mind. Okay, the rule is that whenever we start a boss battle, we can swap out our Skylander to whoever we want. So that's how that's going to work. Because put it like this, I don't think Chop Chop's going to do too well against Chompy Mage, considering he is a melee character. And melee characters never do well against Chompy Mage, especially in Nightmare mode, so that's why I really want to swap my Skylander for that. I would choose Drobot, but Drobot isn't available to us because Trigger Happy got the legendary over Drobot, which is sad. If only Drobot got the legendary instead.
Pick an item and it's yours, provided, of course, you have adequate compensation.
Oh, I have adequate compensation, alright. Look at that gold total. Pretty big gold total, right? Lookatron Bulb. Of course we're going to go ahead and buy this. Then we're going to buy the eye hat purely because it's going to look great in Chop Chop. Oh, invincibility! Hell yes, we're getting that.
My strength is ever growing.
So now let's go on ahead and equip ourselves that one hat we just bought onto Chop Chop right here, when I can find it, that is. And the reason why I buy the eye hat is because it reminds me of that one Undead Gate and Skylanders Adventure. That, and also it also reminds me of the previous version of Zap from the prototypes of him. Oh darn, I just realised we need to head into one of these homes in order to, like, grab the key before the enemies can spawn in. Okay, we've got Essie's Puzzle Palace right here, so let's do that. But yeah, it reminds me of that original prototype of Zap, so I also did it for that reason right there. Wait, hold on a sec. Just started this photo thing off and I've already made bad moves. Great job, mate. Great job indeed. Hashtag not really. Okay, let's grab this then. And we can also grab this at the same time also. Yeah, this is a really difficult puzzle, but because it's difficult, I remember how to do it like the back of my hand, so I managed to do it quite easily right there. We could have done a better if we didn't mess up at the beginning, but what matters is that I got it in the end. So let's open this up once again and see what other hats lie in wait. Oh, a fishing hat. I'm sure we can equip that to someone along the lines. But yeah, now that I've got for how on it reminds me of Zap, I can officially yell, "For Riley!" every time we get into a combat scenario, because, you know, Zap's WoW power ability is named For Riley because it's in dedication to a Skylanders fan whose favourite character was Zap, but unfortunately he died at the age of 4 due to a rare form of cancer. So pretty much they decided to name Zap's WoW power after him. So that's why I can yell For Riley every single time I go into combat with Chop Chop, because it's the kind of thing Chop Chop would yell as well, you know, because Chop Chop is all about honour, so he'd do a battle cry, For Riley! In the process, you know, it's all in the name of good fun and memory and all of that stuff. And above all, it makes sense, so that's why I'm doing it as I'm doing it. Either way, speaking of combat scenarios, they have arisen. So, without further ado, you ready for this? For Riley! Now that just hurt, dude. That's rude. Wait, hold on. I thought we were supposed to have an invincibility charm. Doesn't that mean we're supposed to not get hit? Stupid invincibility charm not working, right? Okay, we've got more enemies right here. So you ready for this? For Riley! But then again, we're not doing this just for Riley, we're doing this for our fallen comrades as well, in the form of Chill, Trigger Happy, and Bouncer. I really want to take out those grenaders, but the Mace Mages are stopping me from getting close. And this is why Chop Chop is awesome. You kidding me? That hit me. What kind of hitbox was that, game? Oh no. Chop Chop, please, I beg of you, do not die, or Gabe will kill me. Oh no, this is not good, guys. This is not os a good os. Oh wait, I got a perfect idea. Let's just let these guys spawn in all the chompies. Wait, never mind, that's not going to work out. Oh, that terrified me. Ooh. Okay, I'm officially scared, guys. I'm officially scared. Come on, Chop Chop, let's clutch this. We're gonna clutch this. We are clutching this. Thank heavens these guys can attack themselves. Woo. Oh, this is gonna be close, but like that. Just slow swipes, Chop Chop, slow swipes. This is gonna be so close. Okay guys, if I fall silent, that's because I'm concentrating. Thank heavens, one's gone. Yes! Great job, Chop Chop. That got really intense really quickly. Well done, guys. Chop Chop lives to fight another day. Okay, so who are we going to use for Chompy Major? You guys are probably wondering. Let's go with Spyro because he's the only decent ranged character we have. And I would go for Jetvac, but Jetvac is not very good. No doubt, knowing me, I'd probably wind up losing Jetvac, so we're going to go for Spyro instead. Yeah, that's one giant Chompy, alright. Let's take this fella down without further ado. You're going down and out, sucker. As long as I don't make any stupid mistakes, though, we should be fine, hopefully. There we go. There's his first phase opened and with, but this guy has like 6 phases. It's a really old number, so hopefully we can survive all of them.
Don't like you.
That's a bit rude, don't you think?
Well, let's see if you can dodge some of my evil magic.
A dodge, a dodge, a dodge, dodge. That's a lot of dodging right there, but I'm sure we will be able to dodge it just fine. We got really close really quickly. It's good being hit by the blue stuff because of course that heals you, but being hit by red stuff on the other hand, not too good. Luckily for us though, Spyro has those evasion skills. Great job there, Spyro, indeed.
Oh, that's it then. I am through toying with you.
Fi? Fi is indeed I. Fi is indeed I. That makes no sort of sense. We're going to stick with it effortless.
Hey, friend, I can help.
Well, that's good. I need all the help I can get, I suppose, even though Spyro is pretty overpowered as it is.
Good magic.
Okay, one hilarious thing about this is that if you keep changing this enough, it won't allow you to change it after a while.
That's my sneaky trick. Well, let's see how you
Well, it's not just your sneaky trick anymore, it's my sneaky trick as well. Why? You are so lucky that you got a protective force field right now, because if you didn't, you would be dead right now. With complete and utter ease, no matter what's so bad. Then again, you're going to die with complete and utter ease as it is. You don't need no shields to stop us from doing that. Yeah, luckily for us, my ninja sharp reflexes was able to avoid us from taking hits right there.
I think I see the problem here. I'm not in the right form to defeat
Well,
you.
then bring it on already. Chompy Power is here. Ooh, man. So close right there. But as always, close just to quite cut it there, buddy.
If you switch into other worlds, the green chompies become red explode ones. Then when Chompy Mage eats them, they go boom in his stomach.
Boom, baby. Ooh, that hurt, but luckily for us though, we're just fine. Okay, time for those to get boom in the stomach. Eat your own chompies, mate. Eat 'em! And boom, there you go. That just goes to show, be careful what you eat. Or what you wish for as well, that's also important. Be careful what you eat and be careful what you wish for. Ooh, ow, that hurt. Quickly grab some of the healer uppers. Oh, I couldn't quite get to rest in time, that's sad. Okay, now we're gonna let him eat all the other, like, explosive guys. Nice and spicy for ya. Nice, there's him taken down even further so. Boom, he's been done, son. Oh, this episode has turned out so much more greater than the last one, purely because not only did we manage to get through it without losing any Skylanders, but we also had a very clutch victory, and didn't even need to use any power-ups from the process, so we still have 3 left.
Since you defeat bad Chompy Mage, we have repaired your ship, but also made better.
Awesome, bro. We love better ships. Bigger and better.
Now it's time to take on Chaos.
Take on Chaos we shall do, but first,
Oh, we know Chaos.
there's a twist.
He is the maker. He fabulous.
Yep, there's your twist there, guys. Chaos is a maker. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those wooden doors would have been more useful at helping out with the ship than what Chaos would have.
But force field comes.
I mean, like, why would you help out your enemies like that? That's a bit foolish of him. Even though Chaos does do foolish things, and that seems like it'd be one of them.
Keeping home safe for over 35 years. Well, thanks for the...
And it's not like we could just use disguise against Chaos either, because, like, Chaos is a master of disguise, because in Skylanders Academy, like, he has the most simple of disguises, and yet he falls for Skylanders every time, so that means he must be good at disguises, and that must mean he must be great at figuring out if you're wearing a disguise or not as well. But either way, we've managed to check off that lovely No Lives Lost objective, so that's great to see, because it means we didn't lose any further legendary Skylanders, so I'm happy to report about that. But either way, with all this being said and done, this episode is coming to an end, so thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, but until then, peace! Nice, I actually remembered to sign off this time.